Hello folks, this is just going to be a quick video of my first test drive of the Axial SCX24 mini rock crawler. Now, I'm going to be doing an actual review of this for BC Shaver Hobbies where I work. I didn't buy this is essentially a press car, but I thought I'd film my first test drive of it for my own channel just to show what it's like out of the box. Now, I've just finished charging the battery up. It has this little USB charger and a little tiny 2-cell LiPo battery. So in order to put this in, we need to pull out the body clips. Now, this has a system. It has 2 body clips in the front and a hinge in the back. So it opens up like that, which is a very clever design. This is the 67 Chevy C10 version of this vehicle. There's also a modern Jeep Wrangler version and a version that looks like a small version of the Axial Deadbolt. This is a pretty neat battery hold-down system. It's just difficult to do with one hand while holding a camera. This plug goes into here. Oh, it has lights. That's cool. Alright, let's go take this thing for a spin. Actually, first, let's see how it does at desk crawling. Let's go drive this outside. Now, of course, the thing about a tiny crawler like this outside is that every obstacle becomes much bigger than it would be with a normal 10th scale crawler. So even going over this more or less flat ground, it's wobbling around a lot. And of course, every blade of grass is like a tree. And every tiny little hollow in the ground is something that it can completely fall into. But at the same time, there's a certain charm of exploring the world on such a tiny scale. And it is a nicely put together little vehicle. Mechanically, it's just basically a scaled down SCX10. Here's my test for all crawlers. Let's see if we can get up the hill. I think I can even make it through the grass. Okay, so getting up the hill may not happen. So that's the top speed on a hard surface. It is not very fast. It's not meant to be, but it's something to note. I also noticed that the headlights are not in the actual headlights. They're like fog lights mounted on the bumper, probably so that they don't have to mount the LEDs in the body. Maybe we should take this somewhere where there's more rocks and less grass. I'm going to take this truck to Sax Point Park and see how it does on some real rocks. Alright, we're here and it is very hot outside. I'm going to put the air conditioning on full so that when we get back in we'll cool off. This is not a fast vehicle. I've got the throttle pinned right now and it's still only at slow walking speed. But boy oh boy, is it a gorgeous day at Sax Point Park. Alright, this is a good crawling spot. So let's see what the SCX24 can do. On the right terrain, this thing is actually brilliant. The biggest design flaw that I found with this so far is that the tires do scrape on the fenders when you turn pretty tight. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to be aware of, and it's a little bit annoying. Let's see how it gets through this grass. It's actually not too bad. You know, I wasn't that impressed at first, but I'm really starting to like this thing. And I tell you what, if you get good at driving this, driving a 10th scale crawler will be a breeze. So this is actually a really good vehicle to start with. Sweet, sweet air conditioning. All right, folks, we are home, and even though I drove this thing around for ages, the battery is still nowhere near empty, and I just realized I actually left it on. So I guess I'll just drive this around for a while and see how long it takes to run the battery down. I want to know how long the battery will last, but at this point it seems to be infinite. So anyway, folks, I'm going to end the video here. In a few days or a week or whatever, you'll see a proper review of this on the store YouTube channel. And for now, I will see you next time. Bye.